Hello, this is wmpyr, and this video is for the people that come to my YouTube channel because they want to learn Eskrima, they want to learn the knife, they want to learn Filipino martial arts. But when they come to my YouTube channel, they become overwhelmed by the sheer amount of videos that I've already made, and they basically don't know where to start. All right. So hopefully this video will help clarify that and give you kind of an idea on how to go about things. So, but before I go into that, I feel like I kind of need to clarify what my YouTube channel is all about. My YouTube channel, the martial arts instructional / tutorial videos, are all about solo training. That is the most important thing that I want to get across, okay? Because I have noticed that when you look up a world famous instructor on YouTube and you check out their videos and you see their instructionals and stuff, it could be produced really nicely, well-made video, and they bring in a partner and they demonstrate the stuff and they show it in slow motion and you can see it very, very well and everything. And then at the end of the day, how are you going to practice that? You're going to have to get some kind of partner. You know, hopefully you have friends that are interested in what you want to learn also. I don't know what. How are you supposed to train that stuff? You know what I mean? So what I wanted to do was basically, it's a very specific area, solo training. And solo training alone isn't enough, but at least it'll get you started. At least you will be doing something. It's better than nothing, so that's what I want to focus on. I gear my videos for the person at home right now or at your office, and basically you can watch my video, stand up. All you need is a little bit of space and an Eskrima stick or a shorter stick, training knife. You're pretty much set to go. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need special clothing, special gear, nothing like that, you know. So that's the whole point of my YouTube channel. That's what I want to encourage. All right. Most of my videos, I have tried to keep in mind to have material for beginners and intermediate as well. So it goes from beginner all the way to intermediate. So a lot of times you could just randomly click on any of my videos that is a martial arts instructional, and you are going to find something on that video that you should be able to do, even if you're a beginner. All right. Even if you are a beginner, you should be able to do at least one exercise on there. And chances are I don't just show one exercise. I show a bunch of different ones, like maybe 3 or 4 exercises. Everybody learns differently. Everybody has different backgrounds, different experiences and stuff like that. Maybe you were a tennis player, maybe you're a golf, enthusiast. Everyone's different. Okay, maybe some people have a knack for some certain things, other people don't. It's everybody's different. So I think it's kind of silly to say everybody learn like this. If you do that, that's kind of like for teaching the mass public and military style, okay, which there's a purpose for that and there's a time and place for that. But here, the way I'm presenting my material is that you can randomly pick any video and then from there find something that clicks for you, find something that works for you. You go, that makes sense to me, that looks doable. Those are all key words right there, okay? And then go from there. Practice that. A lot of repetitions. I think the biggest problem is people don't practice enough. They go, I got it already. What's next? When the reality is they need to practice it way more. And another thing that I think people misunderstand is when you go from beginner to intermediate, it doesn't mean that now you don't practice the beginner stuff anymore. It means you practice beginner and intermediate stuff now. You know what I mean? So if I teach you a technique, or I teach you an exercise, all right, let's say the 5 angles of attack, and then the next one we go into the heaven 6, and you're working on the heaven 6, it doesn't mean you never do the 5 angles of attack anymore. Now all you do is heaven 6. This is absolutely wrong. I constantly go back to the heaven 6. I constantly go back to the 5 angles of attack, you know. So always go back to the material, and that's the stuff that you're going to keep the longest, the basics. And that's the stuff that's going to turn into advanced stuff. I think the proper attitude is to always just be a student for life and focus on that. The reason why I say beginner, intermediate, and advanced is because like certain techniques is just, if you are a beginner and the intermediate techniques, it might require that you're already comfortable with the heaven 6. They're prerequisites to know this technique. That's the only reason why I say it's intermediate. Not because once you do this, now you're at this you're at this imaginary level where no beginner can touch you. Only intermediates can mess with you now. That's full of BS, and that's not what this is about. Okay, so please don't misunderstand that. But anyway, I hope this helps some people out, and thank you for watching, and good luck in your training, really.